What's up, guys? It's been a while, but as you can see, I'm walking through a new neighborhood. Yep, this is where I moved to. This is my new neighborhood right here. It's pretty nice, and the thing I love about it is it's walking distance to a trailhead kind of deal here. It's like a trail in between the neighborhoods here. It's freaking awesome. Look at that. It's so green and lush out here. But yeah, let's go for a walk and then we'll talk about what's going on. We decided to move, and as you know, that's a lot of work. A whole lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of planning. I got a wife and 3 kids, so that compounds the stress and the planning. I loved our life in Vegas. You know, I had a good time in Vegas. A lot of people give Vegas a hard time, but I liked it because all the trade shows, you know, SHOT Show, SEMA, CES, NAB, and all the other little shows in between. And of course, they have close proximity to Overland Expo, the Off-Road Expo in California, and it goes on and on. There's a lot of cool things to do in Vegas. Shows, restaurants, 24 hours, everything right there at your fingertips. 24-hour town. You know, I loved it. It was a good time. And my job was awesome too. You guys know what I do for a living by now. And yeah, 11 years down there. It was a good time. But got tired of the heat. 115 degrees in the summer. It's insane. It's like living in an oven and you're just trying to run from one air conditioned box to another. You can't play outside with the kids. There's a lot of downsides to Vegas for sure. And so, like I said, we came up here and we looked around. We're like, wow, this is beautiful up here. The weather's cooler up here. We came up here during Thanksgiving of, 2018? And it was snowing. Beautiful snow-capped mountains everywhere. Tahoe right there full of snow, and the kids went playing in the snow. And we were sold. We're like, you know what? The trees, the rivers, the streams, the mountains, the sage bushes everywhere. We're like, let's do it. Let's move. So anyway, we sold the house, made $100,000 cash after we paid the realtors. That's a big one, guys. If you ever sold a house, you know what I'm talking about. The realtors took 19 grand of our profit, and we still walked away with 100 grand profit. So that made the move a little easier on us. We took that cash, found a home out here in Reno, or at least the Reno area, and that was a process in itself. You guys who have purchased houses, you know how painful that process can be, because you find something you like and someone else bids on it and they win and you don't get it. You're like, oh, my heart was set on that cul-de-sac with the RV parking, damn it. After going through that up and down cycle of trying to buy a house, we finally found one in this neighborhood right here. And as you can see, bam, look at that. This is my backyard right here. You got the foothills all around us, completely surrounding us. You got this, I guess it's like a lake. It's more like a pond. It's like a really big pond right here with ducks. You can hear them quacking out there. Of course, I think this was a natural pond, but they enlarged it and made it bigger and improvised it and built some kind of irrigation around it or something like that. But either way, it still looks beautiful. And it's even better in the summer when everything is blooming and green. Look at all those ducks out there, man. Never have to worry about going hungry if you have to hunt for your food. There's ducks right here. But so back to the house. So we found a single story house, 2,000 square feet, not too big, not too small. Basically the same square foot as our house in Vegas, but it's single story this time. 3-car garage this time. Before it was a 2-car garage. That was one of my must-have items, you know. I'm in my 40s now, and I'm pretty settled in my career and in a good spot. And I was like, you know what? This might be the forever house for us. So I said, I got to have a 3-car garage or RV parking, one or the other. So we got a house with a 3-car garage, and I'm happy. And it's deep, man. I can park the van inside and open the back hatch and still have room inside the garage. It's great. But yeah, it's nice. Then I had to spend a bunch of money. Had to buy 6 appliances. You guys out there who have bought appliances know how painful that is. 6 of them. A brand new carpet cost me like $4,000. Actually, probably a little bit more than that. But it made the house feel like brand new. And then, and then once we got all the appliances in and the carpet in, the house felt like a brand new house. It's an older house. It's about 15 years old, but it's in a fantastic neighborhood with nice wide streets, tree lined with sidewalks and grass. It's just a dream come true out here. I know some people probably don't like living far away from the city because, you know, all the amenities are in town. All the stuff you want to, you know, do is in town. Entertainment and shopping and groceries and all that stuff, and everything's in town. But me personally, my style, I like being out in the country, being away from everything. And as you can see, we are out here. We're definitely out in the country, and I like it. I mean, we're only like 15-20 minutes away from town, from a Walmart and a Home Depot and all that stuff. So we're not crazy deep in the country, but we're far enough to enjoy peace and quiet out here. And that's what I want. You know, and look at these trails. Me and my kids can ride our bikes out here, go hiking up in the hills. There's a lake on the other side of that hill over there, and actually a really big lake on the other side of that hill. We can go fishing, maybe buy a little John boat or something, or some canoes and go fishing out there. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff we can do as far as exploring. And then, of course, in that direction, where the sun is setting, is Lake Tahoe. 45 minutes from here, we can be at one of the most beautiful lakes in the world, really, in my opinion. Lake Tahoe is right there at my fingertips. So, yeah, that's basically the long story of where I've been. Selling a house, buying a house, and starting a new job. Now let's get to the update of what I'm going to be doing in the next 48 hours. All this talk about leaving Las Vegas and how happy I am. But guess what? In 48 hours, I'm going to be back in Vegas. I'm going to be going to SEMA. Yep, going to SEMA. So I'm going to do the long drive back to Vegas, and Monday, which is 48 hours from now, I'm going to film the roll-in, all the cars coming into SEMA. And if you don't know SEMA, if you're new to my channel, SEMA is the world's biggest automotive trade show, as far as I know. Biggest one. It's in Vegas, and you get to see all kinds of crazy vehicles. It's nuts. 50% of the shows now is off-road, 4-wheel drive vehicles, overlanding and stuff like that. So you know my channel. You know what I do and my style. I focus on the off-road section, the overland section. So prepare to see some cool vehicles and cool products, lots of booth reviews, booth interviews, and yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna split the content up though, so all the off-road stuff, like the overlanding stuff, rooftop tents and trailers and stuff like that, that's gonna go on the Mixflip channel, which is the channel that I built a decade ago that's known for off-roading and overlanding. All that stuff's going over there. And then all the crazy stuff that's not off-road, like Lamborghinis and McLarens and Ferraris and all that stuff, whatever, that stuff is going over to Mixflip Extra. Oh, let me get out of the way because I hear some kids coming. Yeah, all that content's going to go on Mixflip Extra. And then anything that is just four-wheel drive related that isn't overlanding, just four-wheel drive vehicles in general that are just kind of like more normal, that's going to go on the off-road channel. So Mixflip Off-Road, if it's not overlanding. All right, so 3 different channels now. They're all monetized. Yep, I said that right. They're all monetized. The one with all the guns, which is Mixflip Extra, none of the videos will be monetized, but the channel is monetized. So anything that I do film that isn't a gun, I'll have the ability to still put ads on it and make a little money. No monetized gun videos, obviously, because they're anti-gun. But on the flip side, on the upside, the channel is monetized. So that's really hard to do nowadays. If you're trying to get into the YouTube gun game and get your channel monetized, forget it. It ain't gonna happen. They will not monetize you. All right, guys, hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And now I'm gonna ask you guys to start hitting that bell notification so you guys can get notified when I upload a video, because apparently some of you guys have been saying that you haven't been getting notifications. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about my move from Vegas to the Reno area. Let me know what you think about SEMA. What do you guys want to see? All right, guys, take care, and we will see you in 48 hours in Las Vegas at SEMA.